Hello, friends. So, we're still observing this mess, this nightmare that's going on in America. It is really, I don't know. It's something. I think stupid Donald Trump wants the great American empire to come back. And I think he's really, really, really obsessed with Russia because he saw that Russia can just go and attack his neighbor. And he said to himself, hey, why can't I do the same? Why can't I attack a country? Just go and kidnap the leader of that country. And he's obsessed with Venezuela because Venezuela has oil. And so, because he's a dictator himself, who's going to stop me? Who's going to stop me? Who's going to stop me? And he goes and he kidnaps this guy, Maduro, for no reason but oil. That is the only reason why he abducted this guy is for the oil. He doesn't care about the drugs. He doesn't care about anything else but just the oil. Just the oil. And I'm still reading, because I'm obsessed with MAGA morons, I'm still reading their stupid comments. And they're like, oh, good job, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. You brought freedom to Venezuela. It is sad and pathetic that these MAGA morons, like 6 months ago, they were like, oh, let's deport all the Venezuelans. Let's get rid of all the Venezuelans. Let's get rid of every single Venezuela living in United States, legal or illegal. Let's remove them. Let's send them to where they came from. Let them go back to their country. And then now, at the beginning of a new year, they invaded Venezuela and they're like, oh, yeah, yeah, Venezuela, freedom, freedom, America, or US, dumb, stupid US President Donald Trump brought freedom to Venezuela. This is all the stupid MAGA comments. That's all they're saying in these stupid videos about this issue, praising Donald Trump for kidnapping and invading another, or I should say, attacking another country. Like these stupid MAGA morons do not get it. I said yesterday in my other video, history is very important. One of the things I've learned in my short life is that you have to know where you come from. You have to know what happened in the past so that you could see your future. But these stupid MAGA morons, they don't care about history. They don't like history because history reminds them of how they have failed. And in recent years, in the past 30 years, America has tried regime change how many times? And it has always failed. It has always failed. So I love history, and I could see that this type of rhetoric or war that stupid Donald Trump is trying to start is not going to end good for the stupid American people. And I say stupid American people because they voted for this moron to go and attack, a country just because they have oil. So, I think Venezuela is in big trouble. I don't know what they can do. They can talk tough on the cameras, like the new president. Is talking tough on the cameras, and military leaders talking tough. But I really don't know what they can do. I think the only thing that can actually happen, I hope it happens, is the midterms. I'm still crossing my fingers for the midterms. I believe that the Democrats will sweep the House and the Senate, and then some type of solution will be brought up by the Democrats. Because I watch Jeffrey Hakeem Jeffries talk on the weekend, and he said Donald Trump wants to run Venezuela. He can't even run United States properly. And I thought that was a really, really good comment because that is true. Donald Trump has failed as the U.S. president, uh, you know, in power. Like he hasn't produced anything or passed any real bills that help his voters, that help the whole of America. He hasn't released any policy. He hasn't passed any policy other than the stupid, and Jeffries likes to say this the big ugly bill. That is the only thing they have passed, and it doesn't even um, uh, benefit any person that they voted for. Only the top 5% of the population. That is what this bill benefits, which is the richest of the rich, the corporations, but not these stupid mega morons. And I've watched a lot of Trump rally interviews, and all these morons, they're on welfare. A lot of these people talking about, oh, Donald Trump is amazing, Donald Trump is a great guy. A lot of these morons on the mic praising Donald Trump, they're on welfare. They're on old age pension. They're on social pension. You know, so they talk about business. Oh yeah, Donald Trump is a business. He's a businessman. He's gonna do a great job for the country. But these guys are on welfare. Some of them are living paycheck to paycheck. But they're praising a stupid con man, a billionaire. They're not praising the people who actually want to help their lives better, who are the Democrats. The Democrats want to work on healthcare. They want to work on the economy, bring the prices of groceries down. That's what the Democrats want to work on. But the stupid MAGA morons with their monkey brain, they don't see it. They don't see it. Meanwhile, they're praising these stupid, demented, dementia-headed. I'm running out of ideas, but it's really sad. It's really sad. But again, I feel really, really bad for the people of Venezuela. And yeah, they're some of them are um, celebrating right now. Like I've watched the videos of them praising, running around the streets, holding the Venezuela flag. Yeah, it's great. It's great that some of them are celebrating. But remember, I still remember in Iraq, you know, when Saddam Hussein was toppled. I remember those images. And actually, a few days ago, some people are replaying those images. They're playing the images of Iraqis running around the streets, holding the Iraqi flag, chanting songs, saying, "Thank you, America! Thank you, America! Thank you, America!" And then 10 years later, 20 years later, how is Iraq living now? Another country, Afghanistan. The Taliban is back. The Taliban has taken over the country, and America went in there to help. And what happened? Nothing happened, but the Taliban came back. And then Libya, you know. So there's only one way this story is going to end. It's going to end to the destruction of Venezuela. That's it. Nothing else. But it is sad, and there's nothing anybody could do, until the midterms, comes, and then the Democrats take back the control of the House and the Senate, and maybe some change will happen, and then Donald Trump will be a lame duck president, as they say. But this is sad. What else can we do? I don't know. Thank you very much.